Welcome back to another little Beaver Creek adventure. In this shot here, I'm clearing out the land bridge with the weed whacker so we can get a little better shots on the trail cam. This is the first time this has been cut back here. It was pretty rough getting through there. It was about 90 degrees that day, and I wanted to clear it out a little bit better so we can get some better shots. Next time I go out there and cut, I'll probably go out in a couple weeks, and it'll be a little bit easier to clear out. This is a pretty good spot to capture some footage from last time, so might get a little better view of some shots with the grass trimmed up. I decided to pull this camera out of the spot here. It hadn't got too many pictures from the last time. We got a few on it. I'll put that in at the end of the video, but I want to move it to a better spot. I have another trail cam in this patch of evergreens over here. I'm going to retrieve this second camera and put the first camera at the deer stand. There's always a lot of deer in that area, and I thought it'd be a good place to put it. I put a camera in these evergreens about a week ago, and when I'm checking the footage, there's only 4 pictures, and the pictures of me. So I definitely have to get this one out of here. It ain't getting no action. Why there ain't anything in there now, I don't know, but I'm not getting any footage, so we're going to move it. We got some real good shots from this area last year. That's why I decided I was just going to put it here. I know this has always been one of the better spots to put the camera. Now when I was younger and I lived on the homestead out here in my teenage days, this part of the woods used to be a field. My brother started planting trees about 20 or 25 years ago, and he planted 100 or 200 every year. And a lot of this has grown up quite a bit since then. Usually when I get done running the camera traps, I like to stroll through the woods to see if there's any new activity going on, see if there's any new wildlife in the area, or if we have any damage or anything like that. I like to investigate to see if anything's changed since the last time I've been out here. It's really peaceful out here. Sometimes it gets a little bit hot, but you can get under the shade and there's a little breeze. It's not too bad. As I was strolling through here, I noticed this hickory tree fell down. I have to get down here and clean this up and try to salvage some of it. It looks pretty big. It's going to be an enormous job to try to get it out of here. I don't want to leave it out here to waste to nothing. I really hate to see this happen to these big trees like this. It's just a shame when that happens. There's nothing you could do about it. Natural erosion, and the wind sometimes knocks them down. There's a fewer deeper pockets in this area that I could go fishing, but the weeds are so high and ridiculous, I usually don't come in here. A couple years ago, we cleaned the spot out, but it doesn't take long for this stuff to overgrow again. This is a spot a couple years ago where me and my son were out here cleaning up, and we cut some steps into the dirt, make it a little bit easier to get up and down here, but the steps are completely washed out. As I'm passing, there's a tree to my right. It's a nice hickory tree. I worry about that falling down the hill in the next couple of years as that bank keeps washing out from the rains. This area down in here, there was some dirt that was dug out of here over the years. My dad used to excavate dirt out of here and sell it to people. He did that for about 5 or 6 years. Now it's acting like a retaining pond. It should be dug out a lot deeper. By the end of August, this thing will be dried up. Now I'm back on the main trail that leads down to the fishing spot where I catch all the catfish. I'm waiting for a good rain in the water to go up a couple inches to do any fishing. Right now is not a good time, the water's so low. There is a few spots in there, but I always like to go out after it rains real hard for a day or two. This has been the second or third season I've been doing filming out here. We've done a few cleanup videos and a lot of fishing videos. Over the last couple of years, I've seen less and less wildlife. First couple of years I was out here, every time I come out, I would see muskrat or beaver or something. And this year hasn't been that great. I haven't seen a lot of beaver or muskrat or anything like that. I'm sure they're out there. They might have just moved to different areas. Thanks for following along on this little Beaver Creek adventure, and we'll see you guys in the next video.